I think it was the Galaxy phones, but PJ Tucker was in Israel. And I think PJ Tucker wore a 13. And he sold my pair to PJ Tucker, and I was pissed off with him. Welcome to my sneaker room, y'all. Or I can't really say this is just a sneaker room. I just kind of turned this into my cool room. But there's a lot of history in this room. There's a lot of things that mean a lot to me in this room. Most of my sneakers have a lot of stories behind them. Majority of my kicks were bought outside the countries in different parts of the world due to me playing basketball overseas. So, that's one reason why I probably think I don't sell any sneakers. The reason why I've been so into collecting sneakers is because I just feel like when I was younger, like I knew it was 8 of us growing up in the house with moms. It's 8 of us in total as far as me and my siblings. And I just knew what I couldn't have. Later on in high school, when I got around 16, that's when I got like my first pair of Jordans. It was the Bred 11s. That was my first pair of Jordans. And I went from Bred 11s to having 2 pair of 17s, which was unheard of at the time. Sneakers, $200, came in the briefcase. I'm trying to figure out whatever case I had to that. After that, it was a wrap. I got the baby blue 6s, and then I slowly started getting to the Jordan era. Still nothing crazy, but I was a part of the cool crowd. That's what I call it, So the fact that I was a part of the cool crowd, it was an amazing feeling. I was accepted, and it was crazy how growing up, if you didn't own a pair of J's, you just wasn't really it. The thing that did carry me to be in those cool circles before the Jordans is I was funny. I wasn't a fly kid. I was wearing the rugged Outback boots from Payless, and I just didn't have it. We didn't have it like that. But it is what it is. Slowly but surely, we graduated up to a certain point where I started getting my Jordans. So that's when I was able to go to college. And when I made it to Wichita State, that's when I really started to collect kicks. I really got into the sneaker game, collecting sneakers, and I had a wide variety of kicks. But even with that, it's kind of crazy because I don't know where half of those sneakers are. And I had a lot of kicks in college. The real time I would say when I really turned into a sneakerhead is when I was living in Israel. So while living in Israel, it was a whole different conversation. Sneaker box, my boy Ohad, he was the plug. Ohad was the plug, and I heard the sneaker scene in Israel is totally different right now. I'm hearing the scene in Israel, is totally different. And Ohad told me there's like lines outside and things now because the sneaker culture is different. Before it was just, yo, Ohad, I need those, whatever. Ramon, I got you. He know no matter where. I was coming 2 hours away. Pause. I was driving 2 hours away just to get my kicks. You come there, got my name on the box, and it's cool. I was mad at Ohad one time, and that's because he sold, I think it was the Galaxy phones, but PJ Tucker was in Israel. And I think PJ Tucker wore a 13. And he sold my pair to PJ Tucker, and I was pissed off with him. But he made up for it. He got me those Cork LeBrons. He made up for it, but he knew I was pissed. If I still had the message, I'll look it up. But I was really mad at Ohad for letting those sneakers go, because my thing was, man, I've been spending money with you for years. This dude just came to Israel. I know he is who he is, but come on, bro, don't do me like that. But knowing what I know who PJ Tucker is now, as far as in the sneaker game, I respect it. I take the L. So my love for sneakers really came from, like I said before, when I couldn't afford. So I just made sure any sneaker that I wanted, I got. So running from Ohad, I was in Israel for 4 years. So in that 4-year span, I remember sharing through social media, getting certain sneakers no one could get back in the States like that, because that's when Jordan had lines out the doors like crazy. So for me, it was just a phone call, like, yo, Ohad, I need those. And Ohad's like, I got you, say less. And it was like a dope, an exclusive feeling, I wish I could explain that feeling, but it was an exclusive feeling of just knowing that when I make that call, a message through Facebook, that, yo, I got you. And then I'll call him, and then when I get there, he'll show me a bunch of other kicks that he got in the bag, that's in the cut, that's on ice. and I'll cop a pair. I would say maybe, I don't want to say half, but a good majority of my kicks are from Ohad, from Sneaker Box. So shout out to my man Ohad. After Israel, I went to Italy and Bologna. When I mean this dude had the most insane sneaker collection I've ever seen, but when it came to super exclusives, it was kind of like you gotta be here on some first come first serve type situation, you know? But he had a room in the basement. You go in the basement and it looks like I forgot how, it was disguised, but when you open it, it was a room just full of Jordans. I have the video. It was a room full of Jordans. And like, he had every Jordan. It was crazy. So that was a dope experience. Man, like, I was a little jealous, I'm not gonna lie. I was a little jealous seeing it because I didn't know this actually existed like that. But that opened up my world of the Bear Bricks, going to the store back door. And I wondered, like, I'd never seen one in person, so I got there and they showed me a different art. All right, that's just about all I have to show today. I'm not gonna show everything. We're vlogging every day, so we got plenty of time and space and sneakers to show. But I showed some of my favorite pair. I didn't show all of them, but I showed a lot of my close, valuable sneakers that I think are valuable. As far as this room, I feel like it's cluttered. I feel like my room is cluttered. I wish I could show you guys around, but it's kind of a mess in here. I feel like it's cluttered. Hold on, let me put my glasses on while I'm talking. I got these glasses at a what do you call it? It's kind of like not a hypebeast store. It's not a thrift store. I forgot a vintage store. So they look kind of dumb, but I thought they were so cool, bro. With that being said, I'm signing out. Appreciate y'all. And my glasses is fire, right? Peace.